Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you are here, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Christy and I post lifestyle content here on my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how I transformed this table. This did not look like this when I first got it, so I'm so excited to share the transformation with you all. But before we get started with the video, I did want to quickly mention that this video is sponsored by Thread Tank. They were kind enough to send me 3 shirts. Their shirts were so cute on their website and it was so hard to just pick 3, but these are the ones I picked out. Thread Tank apparel is designed and handcrafted in Los Angeles, California. Their tops are soft and comfy. I love their tops. They had so many cute sayings. They had so many cute fall and Halloween ones as well. I hope you go over to their website and check out all they have to offer. Also, they were kind enough to give me a 10% off code for all of you guys. If you type in HasFam10, you get 10% off your order. I hope you enjoyed this video of this dining table transformation, and don't forget to head over to Thread Tank and check out their merchandise. All right guys, let's get started with this transformation.
First up, I'm going to be using this white chalk paint from Waverly. I'm watering it down because I'm using my air sprayer. This is the first time I'm using this air sprayer. I got it from Harbor Freight and it's a connection that goes with an air compressor. I was so excited to use this. So this was our first time and I do have to get used to it. I did end up using some paintbrush, like a paintbrush with some paint in areas that I felt the air sprayer missed. But I think it's nothing to do with the air sprayer. I think I just need to practice and get better at it. But it was so much easier using the air sprayer. I just got to get used to like how much I need to water it down, the paint, because if I water it too much, the coverage isn't as good as I want it, but if it's too thick, it doesn't flow through the air sprayer. But this air sprayer is from Harbor Freight and I'll have it linked below if you're interested. But overall, I really like using the air sprayer, and I'm excited to get to know and learn how to use it better.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be putting a new tabletop on this table. The tabletop was a little damaged, so I decided that we would put a new tabletop on it. So I had these cut to size for the table and I'm gonna lay them out. I decided to do vertical ones here at the bottom and at the top, and then I'm gonna do, horizontal, and then these vertical ones here in the center. We're gonna put them down and stain them and get this tabletop done. Once this tabletop is done, I'm just gonna distress the benches and the bottom of the table and put the polyacrylic on top of the wood, and we're good to go.
So here's my husband cutting the wood pieces for me, and we're gonna wood glue it, and we're also using the staple gun to staple it down onto the table. But we also ended up using some wood screws, and then we do put wood filler on top of all the little holes that we made. But I am so in love with the look of having these pieces of wood going in the middle, going vertically, and then having these horizontal ones at the end. It just looks so nice. I love the way it looks. So here I'm going to be sanding down the wood filler that I put. I let it sit overnight, and now I'm going to be sanding it down. Next time I'm going to sand a lot more, like make sure all of the extra wood filler is gone, because once I put the stain, you can see variation in the stain of where the wood filler is and where the natural wood is. I'm using the provincial stain from Minwax. I really like this stain and I love the way it looked on the wood, but I ended up putting around 2 coats to even out the look of the stain on the wood, and it worked out at the end. But next time I'm going to be more careful about the wood filler and make sure that I sand it down where the wood filler that is covering the holes is really like there's no overlay around it, if that makes any sense. But you can kind of see the little spots here in this clip of the areas that the wood filler was at and where the normal wood was, if that makes any sense. But overall, I like the way it looked, and I really like this stain. So now I'm sanding in between the top coats. I already had put one top coat and let it dry for about 3 hours, and now I'm doing a light sanding to put on the second layer of top coat. I ended up putting 3. I really like to sand in between the coats once they dry, because it just really gives a smooth finish to the top of the table. I love having a smooth finish for tables, so I highly recommend that you do a light sanding in between each of your top coats. And also on my benches, I ended up doing 2 coats on the benches. So here I'm going to be lightly distressing the benches with the air sprayer. I noticed that the paint is a lot, isn't so thick, so I didn't want to use my sander. I just did it by hand so that I can make sure I don't take off all of the paint. But I really think distressing white furniture, it just brings out so much character, especially in these little back bars on the chairs or on the benches. It looks so nice. And then I'm going to be putting my polyacrylic on top to just protect and seal the paint. So now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to be staging this piece in my home. That's my number 1 tip for you all, is to stage your pieces. If you're trying to sell them for Facebook Marketplace refurbished furniture that you've done, always stage the items and take really good photos of them so that people can really envision what it will look like in their home, and they're more inclined to buy the items that you redid. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, click that red subscribe button. We would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out Thread Tank. I will have the links to the shirts down in the description, as well as their website. Don't forget, you get a 10% off with HasFam10. So I thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.